Two things, my friends. Two things to do this week and this month. One, enjoy some poetry like I talked about last week. And two, go support your library. This week is National Library Week. It's a big deal. I was super excited several months ago when I found out that I could hold a library card again, and I remember being very enthusiastic in a video about that, and I think it's really important. Some of my favorite memories from my childhood are getting to go to the library and pick out my own books. It allows a child free reign and a lot more enjoyable exercise of their imagination. So do it. Go support your library. Go to the library to find some poetry books. You can find poetry of all shapes and sizes. Long, weird. E. Cummings is great for weird. So is Edgar Allan Poe, of course. You can get really long poetry. T.S. Eliot is fantastic. The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock is one of my all-time favorites, and unfortunately, no, I will not be reading that for one of my videos because it is so long. You guys will fall asleep if you listen to me read it. I think Anthony Hopkins, though, does a reading of the Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock, and it's pretty spectacular. So I'll see if I can include a link in the description for you from one of the readings I've heard him do. If it's not Anthony Hopkins, I'm sorry. I can't quite remember, but I'll look and I'll see and I'll find out. But poetry, do it, read it, enjoy it, or try to enjoy it. And go to your library. Going to a library is always like it's like a bookstore for me. It's a magical experience. I leave with an armful of books, but they're not mine. I have to take them back, and it just kind of lends more of a story behind the pages for me, knowing like I wonder who read this book before I did, kind of thing. But I'm whimsical that way. But today, the videos will continue to be short because it is April, and all I want to do is read some poetry to you guys. Okay, so I found this book. It's a Dover Thrift edition. It's like $2.70 on Amazon. It was like I needed like $1.98 to finish my order, and this was the book I chose. It's 100 Best Loved Poems. It was edited by Philip Smith, and it's got stuff from Thomas Gray to William Shakespeare, Edgar Allan Poe, and Rudyard Kipling. It's got some good stuff in it. But today, I chose Annabel Lee. It's not really a love poem, but it's like my love poem of choice. So, if that says anything, if you know the poem. If you don't, you'll get to experience it with me. Matthew Gray Gubler does a really great reading of this too, and I'll probably include that in the description so you guys can really enjoy that. His voice kind of fits how I would hear Edgar Allan Poe really in my mind. But going on, this is Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden, she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. She was a child, and I was a child, in this kingdom by the sea, but we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago, in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud by night, chilling my Annabel Lee, so that her high-born kingsmen came and bore her away from me, to shut her in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all may know in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we. And neither the angels in heaven above nor the demons down under the sea can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon ever beams from bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, And the stars never rise, but I see the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. And so, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride in her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the side of the sea. Weird and creepy. I love it. But go enjoy some poetry. Go enjoy your library. Support your library system this week. Libraries are, I think, a fundamental part of society. And I think people are getting so wrapped up in the digital era that they're forgetting how important a library can be. Go support it. Go love some poetry. You can find poetry in these little combination books all the time and discover something new, like John Keats or George Gordon Lord Byron. It's great. So go try to discover something new, and I will see you guys next Monday. Bye.